All right, geometry OST review on topic 9, coordinate geometry. This is a huge, huge topic on the state test. Again, anytime they can combine algebra and geometry, they're going to do that, okay? So on the coordinate plane, you're going to have to find perimeter and area. Definitely going to have to do that, okay? So in this picture here, right, to find perimeter, you have to use the distance formula. You have to find the distance between your course or your consecutive points. So again, what I would do, if I'm going to find the distance of D to E, I would draw a vertical, horizontal, and create that right triangle. And again, instead of using the traditional distance formula, I would find that x distance, that's y distance, and to find DE, I'm going to take the square root of my x squared plus my y squared, and that's going to give me the distance. They're not too particular on the square roots and simplified square root. A lot of times they let you round. So again, and they're pretty gracious when it comes to rounding. All right. Now, if you have to find the area, again, what I would suggest you do is I would suggest you do the same thing all the way around the figure to create a rectangle, right? Find the area of the rectangle, and then you're going to take away the areas of these right triangles, right? The area of a triangle is 1/2 base times height, and a right triangle, the base and height of the leg. This formula is on the reference sheet as well. And now that's going to leave you with the area that you want. So you're not finding the area directly, you're finding it indirectly. And that can work for quadrilaterals, any shape figure. Okay. Now, if they want to know if there's a right angle in your figure, you're looking for perpendicular lines. And perpendicular lines have opposite reciprocal slopes. So that's where the slope can be handy. So in my picture, this looks like a right angle. So if that's a right angle, find that slope, and see if they're opposite reciprocals. And then midpoint, they might have you do that, but I'm not sold on that. But again, huge idea. You have to be able to use the distance formula on the coordinate plane on the state test. We skipped 9.2, so no need to know that. Let's take a look at 9.3. Yes, the equation of a circle. Please put this in a huge box. This formula has to be remembered. This is one of the things you need to remember. It is just the distance formula, rewritten using h and k the center and r the radius. You need to remember this. You need to remember that that is the radius squared. So if you need to find what the radius is, you have to take the square root of that number. Notice that the h and k have minus signs, but when they come out, they're positive. So notice 3, 1. Notice it's -3 and -1. Remember that if it's just x squared, that means that the x of the vertex, or x of the center, is just 0. Okay, so there's no parentheses. But again, gotta remember this. And again, use Desmos. There's typically always one question that looks like this. They say like x squared plus 7x plus y squared plus 21y minus 13 equals 0. And they want you to find the center and the radius. Just type this in Desmos and estimate it, right? You can type it in Desmos. It'll show you a picture of the circle. Just estimate the center and then count the radius either horizontally or vertically. And then you will not need 9.4. We skipped that as well. So find the perimeter using the distance formula and be able to use the circle equation.